Crazy, I like that, you like that, so let's be crazy. The contact, impact, I want that daily. Our breath getting deeper, deeper lately. I like that, baby, 'cause I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough. Yeah, I can't get enough of your love. Give me some more of it. I can't get enough. Yeah, 'cause I can't get enough.
Dice que no le es suficiente, está mal de la mente. Cuando está solita que entre, música para ponerla en ambiente. Yeah. Ella quiere que como aquella vez, le busco otro. Todo lo que se pone bonito se le ve. Empezamos a pie y ahora andamos en el jet. Vamos a calentar, baby, tú. No se quiere olvidar, lo quiere recordar, baby.
'Cause I can't get enough.
Once you pick your jumper, join the Clippers and test your build in a game against the Milwaukee Bucks.
Yes, and it's my player picking up the assist.
And if you're not feeling one of your builds, you have the ability to make 6 total builds and play 1 test game for each one. In the NBA 2K21 demo, you can also hit a quick game. That's right, you'll be able to play 5 total games with access to 4 stacked teams. Current Clippers, current Bucks, all-time Celtics, and all-time Lakers.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
2KU is also back in this year's demo, so if you want to get a feel for the game or just work on your skills, there's no better place to do it. Are you ready? Because your path to NBA 2K21 starts now.
I can't wait to get started in the NBA 2K21 demo, get my player started, and of course, all-time Lakers versus all-time Celtics.
Just out of curiosity, Chris.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. DA, take it away.
Nuggets coach Mike.
That's some pretty sound advice. Thanks, DA. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Indiana Pacers. And then on Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards.
And for that matchup with the Magic, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Porter is out there with Jokic, and it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's West in at the center, filling out the middle. Big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh, man, my ears are ringing right now. I got carpet. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
Pretty
it
exciting,
takes,
wasn't it?
yeah, oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. The pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, you know, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, hey, we're the best right now.
From about 16, they get it back, and that one's good. Jokic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Pass to West. The shot missing. Good defense by Jokic. Martin inside the line. And no good that time. And the Lakers take it the other way.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Lakers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Mr. Perfect. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The steal. Fast break. The Lakers. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, so often we see this. Transition buckets off turnovers.
Well, you know, Greg, this is why coaches preach ball security to their teams. That sequence right there.
And there's the pass to Porter. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up and finished off by LeBron.
James is great at staying alert on defense, pouncing on any opportunity he sees to swipe the ball.
For Denver, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Wide open look here for Murray. His three-pointers off the mark.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Barton.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And Murray, here we go. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And really, Murray is so crafty at getting contact on his drives, just fearless going to the hole.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game. And so Murray nails both of them.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Davis. Releases. Barton with some nice D.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Porter.
And the aggressive attitude of Davis on D makes him such a tough matchup. He's not going to give his man an inch of breathing room, and that was the difference on that possession. And their offense already in a flow, some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Lakers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Poked loose. Floats it up for Davis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Murray, and Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Mr. Perfect. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. At the elbow, Jokic. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive. And the medical red flags for Michael Porter Jr., caused him to slide to the Nuggets in the 2018 draft. 2 back surgeries in less than a year. An injury suffered initially in his sophomore year of high school. The risk is there, but if his body holds up, potentially a star in the making.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Looking at teams with new coaches, Chris, how long do you think it usually takes a new system to get the kinks out and work properly?
Yeah, hopefully you have veteran players because they can adapt the system a little bit quicker. Younger players, they might not, know the lingo. They might not know necessarily where to be. So you have to practice. And with practice time not being as a premium like it used to be, it's a little tougher. So it takes a while. You want to make sure you kind of look at the season, 82 games. You look at it in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch you're into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team's starting to hone in on those little details.
Good perspective. No good for Mr. Perfect.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Oh, man, did you see him close that gap? What a great job. He made the shooter feel uncomfortable. He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Pass to Davis. To the inside. Mr. Perfect. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Porter passes to Jokic. A rebound by the Lakers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
They looked overmatched, GA. I thought they lacked aggressiveness and heart out there.
Murray surveying the D. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 8. Here's James. Wow, hammering it in.
James simply one of the best dunkers in NBA history, I have to say. Highly creative in how he throws it down.
And it's Harris with the ball for Denver. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
And when the bench steps up, it takes pressure off the starters. And they stepped up big in that game.
Offensive rebound. No good with the layup.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
James with it, all guarded by Murray. Trying to get open is Davis. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 8.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And it's sent back by West. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Porter. Mr. Perfect, and the 3 off target.
They haven't needed him as much as I thought they would tonight.
A high-level athlete with great run and jump ability. Porter finishes well in transition.
Here's Mr. Perfect. 29 points for him last game against Utah.
So many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physically. He just said, yeah, bring it.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Denver calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Morris is checked in for West. Joe Ingles comes in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. And it's Alex Caruso in for Green. No good for Mr. Perfect.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
with some arc. Got a hand on it.
Average shot blocker. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more to redirect shots.
Here's Mr. Perfect. For just the 4th time today, it is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Morris dishes to Cantor. Passes it to Bull. Here's Morris. Inside. Here's Cantor. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just the product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Lakers leading by 11. Here's Mr. Perfect. 12 points for him. There's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times these guys, first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Here's Cantor. Banked in off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lakers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Morris passes to Mr. Perfect. Good work defensively by Morris.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Now Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From 13. Second chance shot. Good work there as it goes.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 14. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Mr. Perfect, covered by Morris. Sinks the triple. 17 points for Mr. Perfect.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game. Bull kicks to Morris. Shot clock at 5. And Cantor throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Unloads. And that one goes long.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
Burks dishes to Cantor. He kicks it to Bull.
2 fouls and we're not even out of the first quarter. That's not a good pace to set.
The Nuggets have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good for Morris. James checked in for Mr. Perfect. Put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league. Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Lakers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. So on the floor for Denver, the backcourt is Murray and Harris. Jokic is out there with Michael Porter, and it's Barton in at the 3 slot. Jokic on top, kicks it to Murray. Back to Jokic. He nails it, and we're tied up. Jokic has got 14 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Jazz was all business. He dropped in 29 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. That was just the latest in a solid string of performances from him. Obviously looking to keep the momentum going here this evening. We'll see how he does, Kevin.
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against it.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Will Barton. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate, he was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality, a hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
Another shot, and it's West getting it to go. West has got his second bucket of the night.
I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to keep him off the boards. He is a beast on the offensive glass.
Murray, the pass to Harris.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
And one thing you have to love about Gary Harris, the way he can explode to the rim.
And Harris is a natural scorer from all parts of the floor, but he can just rocket himself for dunks you aren't used to seeing from players of his size and stature.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to Green. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Over in the corner, Green. The pass to Mr. Perfect. Oh, West in position. Jokic with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Murray's got it. And finished off by Porter.
Whew. He is so quick off the ground. Porter just gives the defense very little time to react.
Down low, here's Mr. Perfect. Here's Davis. Oh, that's blocked. They recover it. They shoot again. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
Yeah, easy call. You know, you watch Nikola Jokic out there, and he just moves like a guard. The way he approaches the game, sees the court, and shoots just aren't found in that center position.
That one drops. He ties it up. You know, Greg Jokic has so many tools at his disposal. He's a walking triple-double threat.
The passing and vision is what really sets him apart at that center position. The offense can run through him and should run through him with how he can distribute the ball.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the free throw, no good. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Harris kicks to Porter. Murray outside. And And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
How about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Mr. Perfect, the pass to West. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw.
West at the line for 2.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He'd been good as gold up until that point.
Got that one up quick. Murray's got the lead up to 4 now for the Nuggets.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
West dishes to Davis. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it. And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness the rest of the game.
The NBA fans sometimes called the 6th man. Chris, talk about what a difference a raucous crowd, a home crowd, can make for a team and a player.
Well, I could talk about that from my experience, but let's talk about from my experience first. Sacramento.
And that one falls for Bull.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. LeBron with it. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so... All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for the Lakers. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The 3. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Anthony Davis is out there at West, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the 1 spot. That's the Laker 5. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
LeBron is so aggressive, virtually unguardable, tough to contain when he's going up to shoot. As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target.
No good on that one. Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want him to do, Kevin, but he's not listening, and thank God for that. It's about his power. He threatens something. For whatever reason, he loves to knock you down a bit.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Lakers trailed by 8. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's got 26. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Barton. Makes it off the glass.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Murray. And the dunk by West.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Jokic finds Murray. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That will be foul number 5 on him. And the Lakers making a change here. Caruso's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Here's Jokic. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Jokic has got 20 points.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to James. From outside the arc, and another 3 for the Lakers.
And all of a sudden, that 3 puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
That's the big reason this game is still so close. I mean, he's been lights out from long range.
Here's Jokic, and Davis sends it back. And the ball travels out of his hands. It was last touched by Jokic. Enes Kanter's checked in for Denver. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. LeBron passes to Mr. Perfect. Off target from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Harris outside. Pass to Murray. The tray. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trailed by 8. Here's Mr. Perfect. He has 29. To the middle. Stolen by Kanter. Here's Murray. And Denver again with the bucket.
Can't allow Murray to beat you to the rack. He really turns on the Jets in the open floor.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Murray. Davis, the pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Davis. This one for 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Nuggets leading by 10. Harris outside. Misses the 3.
Really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Mr. Perfect. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mr. Perfect's got 31.
They're gonna be relying on him here late. I mean, just think about it. Hoping to come from behind, he just needs to keep doing what he's been doing.
Here's the teardrop. The putback. And Kanter able to finish. Kanter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nuggets.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the first one at the line is good. And Los Angeles with some changes. Markieff Morris is checked in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Big group substitution here for Denver. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Jokic. Cole comes in for Michael Porter. Alec Burks checked in for Harris. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jamal Murray. Kuzma passes to Mr. Perfect. Morris against Ibaka. And it doesn't even draw iron. Denver leading by 8. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And he has to take that long, slow.
And here is Murray. So it's the Nuggets taking the W in a close one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Hey, Che.
Yo.
They want you in the press room.
Okay, I'll be in there at 10, all right?
Thanks.
So, what's the mood like in the locker room after you drop a tough one like this?
What's the mood like? I don't know, man. It's not great. We're all competitors on this team, and no one likes to lose. So what do you think the mood's like in there, Ted?
I don't know.
Well, it's not great, all right? We lost. I mean, we get paid to win, and we lost. So I don't know. None of us are happy, all right? Patty.
Game time, hang time. Moving the plug in the power, ayy. Came with a charge in my alley, ooh. Charge it again like it's credit, Your team crowd need to edit, yeah. I see face, don't get it, hold up. Ooh, that's good, need a minute, need to play it to revive, let's get a shot pressing. They say what I say, they got like 20 moves and like 100 problems. I'm James with a step back, throw that shot up, I don't miss often. No look, I had to boss up, get the post up when it's OT, when I'm home. See me that ring, where that way go, on me. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. I'm going in, I'm making plays. Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, get out the way, hey, get out the way, get out the way. I'm going in, I'm making plays. Get out the way.
We've been talking so much NBA 2K21, but we wanted to stop and take a moment to thank you guys for tuning in and joining us for 45 episodes in NBA 2K20.
We've had so much fun connecting with you all over this past season.
So as we put NBA 2K20 to a close, we take a look back at our favorite moments on NBA 2K TV. Check it out.
Welcome to this very special episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. Special episode because we have reached number 200.
Here's Tatum and
You play 2K all the time. You act.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now you have an album.
UK Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Take a look at the Warriors. They've been passed up, moving down to the 4th spot.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're coming together probably slower than most people anticipated, but still extremely dangerous, but trying to work out some kinks here early on.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with Mr. Perfect, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center position. Clark, you'd think that team chemistry would just improve as the season goes along, but maybe not if you have personality issues in that locker room.
You know, Kevin, it's one of the most fragile elements in team sports. Chemistry, culture, accepting roles, sacrificing your own individual game for the good of the team. And I think it's always a work in progress.
And as a leader, as I know you were when you played, I'm sure you were dealing with those things all season long.
Yeah, you try to lead by example, but also there's opportunity and times when you have to step up and voice what you see that could be detrimental to your team's success.
Passes it to Mr. Perfect. Lakers passing it around to the wing on the left. The shot off the left rim and out. And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Pacers. Here's Oladipo. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
James looking it over. Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Brogdon against Green. Knocked away. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Six to shoot. For 3, Brogdon.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. James off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be 1 step ahead of them there.
Now, here's Brogdon. His last outing, he had 8 points. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his first foul. Here's Warren. And a miss there off the inbound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket of the game to go. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And Oladipo, here we go. Back to Brogdon. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
Yeah, Greg, I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. It's not going to be easy, but they clearly have the advantage. That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Nate McMillan.
Well, Kevin, he spoke about the strategy coming in of working the ball inside, emphasizing that throughout the game. That's where they think they have the biggest advantage, and they think they can score inside with consistency. We will see how long that holds up. Guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Brogdon following the basket by LeBron James. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Kicks it to Oladipo. Puts it up from... Tries again, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the aggressiveness that Turner plays with. For such a young guy, he's proven to be beneficial in helping him draw fouls. Boy, quickly becoming a real force defensively. Miles Turner, one of the league's premier shot blockers.
Both free throws good from Turner. And you look at the job description for an elite defensive big man. Nowadays, it's not enough to just protect the rim.
No, you've got to be able to move your feet and also defend on the perimeter as well. And that's where Turner's quick feet have helped him. He's able to guard smaller players and recover to the lane. And that's a nice combination.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the evening. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And here is Brogdon. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's Sabonis. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Here's Turner. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him. Cody Zeller's checked in for Indiana. Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Oladipo, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Davis.
Boy, that's some hard work being done inside by Oladipo, earning a trip to the line with his physicality in the paint.
And he's good on the second.
You look at Oladipo, and he is really embracing his role as the leader of his team. He's a ferocious competitor, but also a compassionate, good teammate.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. As we get a break in the action, let's take a moment to check out the NBA's leaders in steals. And you look at Mr. Perfect, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Defensively, his intensity just never drops. You match that up with his incredible timing, and you can see why he's atop the list.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City. Good on the bucket.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Outside, Green. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Now Brogdon. After the missed 3 from Mr. Perfect. 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Sabonis. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Loads it up for Davis. Got a piece of it. Now the pass to Mr. Perfect. The three-pointer, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. The shot's good from Mr. Perfect. Some news now about Shea. He was named Player of the Month for the first time in his terrific young career. Easy to see why when you look at his numbers.
Man, the way he attacked all month long and led his team to victories can't be ignored. And the NBA got it right in naming Shea Player of the Month. Hard to argue with that decision.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Lakers working the ball around now, and Davis gets it to go.
It's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Indiana leading. Brogdon outside. Pass to Warren. Over Davis. Great D that time from Davis.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And a fast break now for the Pacers. Brogdon leading the charge. Oladipo misses.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now Warren after the missed three from Mr. Perfect. Oladipo outside. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. TJ Leaves checked in for Indiana. TJ McConnell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Now here's McConnell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Buries it from three-point range.
Guys, he's become a legitimate shooter from distance. Victor Oladipo is now somebody the defense has to respect from beyond the arc.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And equally spent as much energy on his D. I mean, 4 steals kind of tell the story.
And here is Los Angeles now. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Mr. Perfect drills the three-pointer. Mr. Perfect's got 6.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Leaf. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And it's in there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense. Yet, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Warren kicks to McConnell.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already. And now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
You know, guys, we've really...
Warren against Green. Warren the pass to Korkmaz. Brogdon with it. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is...
Lakers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Free throw good. James. Mark, you played the traditional power forward position in the NBA years you had back in the 80s at such a high level. Who's doing that right now?
Tell you what, the power forward position has changed so much, Kevin. These 4 men now are not really the enforcing type physical guys that we saw in the 80s and even 90s. They're agile, they're rim protectors, they're shot makers from deep. And guys like Anthony Davis and LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes.
Man, I tell you, Anthony Davis goes to the top of my list in today's game.
Blake Griffin, another one with Detroit.
Yeah, good call.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Oladipo is the 2 with Warren playing small forward. Sabonis and Turner up front. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard. Pacers leading by 3. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Mr. Perfect in the last outing against the Nuggets delivered quite a performance. He added 33 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. That game was just the latest example of how hot he's been. We'll see if anyone can cool him down tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see. Yeah, you know, he hasn't contributed well scoring the ball, but obviously his teammates have.
Passes to Davis. Over Sabonis. Antetokounmpo, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Brogdon kicks to Warren. Clock at 6. Back to Brogdon for 3. Offensive rebound. And staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got the lead up to 7 now for Indiana.
Oh, I love the aggressive nature with which Sabonis.
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel, James. Is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Now Brogdon. Sabonis, high post. Davis is there. Sabonis, the pass to Warren. Looking to end his cold spell. Great D that time from LeBron. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. James against Warren. Now, here's Sabonis. D right on him. 6 on the shot clock. High, arcing shot.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Boy, LeBron's taken a lot of punishment over the years. For him, just part of the game.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Joe Ingles in for Alex Caruso. Here's Mills. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Markieff Morris is checked in for LeBron.
Markieff Morris.
.132 left in the second quarter. Korkmaz kicks to Mills. 5 on the clock. The 3. Here's Leaf. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
I think it's been a disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean, he hasn't been as productive as he was last season from there.
Morris outside. Pass to Mr. Perfect. There's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Mr. Perfect's got 11 points.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. Here's Korkmaz, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. Good on both. There's 47 seconds left here in the second.
And if they're thinking they can get a 2-for-1 here.
Well, we'll see if they have the awareness to realize that.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
There's the pass to McConnell, and they're running. Here's Mr. Perfect. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mr. Perfect's got 7 now in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. McConnell passes to Zeller. It's good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Right side Davis. Pass to Mr. Perfect. From the arc. That one doesn't go. And so it's Miles Turner making things happen for Indiana. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. A fantastic game from Miles Turner in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Antetokounmpo, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the point. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Davis, the pass to Mr. Perfect. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. 16 points for Mr. Perfect.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Takes the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Floats it up for James.
And, you know, you come to expect this type of play from LeBron. I mean, he's relentless when he's in attack mode.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 1-point game. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Launches it. It's good from long range. Brogdon's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Antetokounmpo against Turner. Here's Davis. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Warren. Again, Indiana.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Mark, you were talking about the unicorn. Miles Turner in that category as a shot blocker who can space the floor. I don't think he's got a ceiling. What about you?
I think his ceiling is really high, Kevin. He's still young, which always bodes well for somebody with his work ethic and skill set. I think he can be an all-star player. Franchise player, those are few and far between. I'm not sure if he can get to that level, but all-star certainly within his reach.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Outside Warren. Over Davis. That one off the back iron and out.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Now, here's Brogdon. He has 7. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Off with the layup. The drive by Green. Count that bucket. And it's now only a 1-point Indiana lead.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Brogdon the pass to Warren. Just 5 to shoot. On the mark with the 15-footer. Warren's got 9.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Lakers have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Fires it up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Mr. Perfect.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Sabonis with the ball. He's got 8. Pass to Brogdon. Here's the 3. And Indiana, another 3.
You can really see that his confidence is at a high level here in this half. He didn't have a 3 in the first.
Warren with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron. Got a piece of it. They retain possession.
And, you know, the 2016-17 Rookie of the Year continues to impress. Brogdon is a valuable role player who does a lot of things well.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Mr. Perfect. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Turner trying to free himself up. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good on the shot. Mr. Perfect's got 23 points.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
There's the steal. The shot off that time, and Indiana will come the other way. And it's Brogdon off the drive. Lays it up off the glass. Brogdon's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Off target from three-point range.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Lakers trail by 6. James, the pass to Mr. Perfect. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 9 at the line. And the first one drops. Mark, I have sat next to you doing these games for years. What's prevented you from taking a coaching position at some level? Because I hear you talk, I'm thinking you'd be a perfect coach.
Well, a couple of things. One, coaching never lets up. It's always on you, and I've come to enjoy the fact that I can be fully immersed as a broadcaster and work with great guys like you and others, and then have a period of time where I don't have to be immersed in basketball, and I've enjoyed that. And I also haven't trained or prepared to be a coach because it is demanding in terms of the hours that you have to put in. And I've got a little more job security, I think, in the role that I serve as an analyst as opposed to what might happen if I did try to be a coach.
You've got all the security in the world, believe me.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
The pass to Korkmaz. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Now you look at Oladipo. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it seems like the anticipation just continues to build each year around this time of the season. Gonna be a fantastic weekend.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Passes it to Leaf. And the dunk by Zeller.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. Zeller grabs the board.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
McConnell passes to Zeller. And he gets the bucket. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead. And so it's the Lakers with it. Kuzma outside. Lakers passing it around. Here's Mr. Perfect. That three off the mark. The Pacers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Morris passes to Mr. Perfect. No good that time. Indiana leading by 4. Here's Mills. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mills has got his first bucket in this one.
Guys, this is where Mills thrives. He's ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. Excellent catch-and-shoot player.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Here's Mr. Perfect, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And that game against the Hawks, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
McConnell with it. He's against Morris. Zeller. It's tipped. And stolen by Zeller. Now, here's McConnell. Defense is right there. And here's Mills. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's good, 2 points.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Good on the three-point shot. Mr. Perfect's got 30.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Mills passes to Korkmaz. To the paint. Here's Leaf. That one doesn't drop. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Ingles, that's for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. McConnell passes to Leaf. He dishes it to Mills. Kuzma with the defensive effort. The Lakers trail. Here's Mr. Perfect. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Mark, you were so good at such an early age in your basketball career. What point did you personally realize just how far the game could take you?
You know, it really resonated with me, Kevin, I think at a summer basketball camp at Miami of Ohio when some of the better campers, high school campers, were asked to play with the college guys at night. And then during pickup games in my hometown of Cleveland with some of the Cleveland Cavaliers, Jim Jones and the late Terry Furlow and Mike Mitchell, and being able to compete somewhat with those guys at 15 and 16 years of age and having them encourage me to keep going and that I'd have a chance to do what they were doing at the time, which was play pro ball.
And he comes up with the deuce. Mills has got 6. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Green. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, some nice work from him over the last 10 games. He's putting up 9 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
Leaf kicks to McConnell. From outside, off the mark. Now Mills. He's got 6. Just 5 on the clock. He had stolen by Ingles. Here's Green. An easy 2 points on the layup. Green's got 4 points now in the quarter. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Mills can't hit. The Lakers in the lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Morris. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's covered by Zeller. Out left to the wing. Here's Mr. Perfect. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McConnell. On the wing, Turner. Three-pointer. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Substitution for the Pacers. Malcolm Brogdon.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court for Indiana, we've got T.J. McConnell. Zeller is out there with Leaf. Then it's Turner. And it's Brogdon in at the 2 guard. Here's Zeller, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Leaf passes to Turner. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Boy, so dominant once he catches fire. Got to respect Turner's ability to score the ball in a lot of ways.
Kuzma against Zeller. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mr. Perfect. They get the rebound. Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways. And that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Pass to Leaf. Puts up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Mr. Perfect, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
That free throw missing, and some changes here for the Lakers. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and James subbed in for Joe Ingles. Indiana also making some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Zeller. Warren comes in for Leaf, and it's Oladipo in for T.J. McConnell.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
Oladipo hits them both. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Brogdon.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to LeBron. Here's Mr. Perfect. Los Angeles with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Warren against James. Brogdon the pass to Turner. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Here's Oladipo. Excellent defense there from Mr. Perfect.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
And the shot goes down. Mr. Perfect's got 34 points.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
And the pass to Oladipo. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
No good for Mr. Perfect.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Oladipo misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. Can't do much better than that, guys.
Oladipo hits them both. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
To the inside. No good for Mr. Perfect.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Shots good by Turner.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Mr. Perfect, the pass to James. Here's Mr. Perfect. No good with the triple.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way. You know, the fact that Oladipo and his teammates are so well connected, they know exactly when to send the lob his way.
Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Yeah, what you wouldn't know, they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Warren against LeBron. Back to Turner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And the shot by Warren, no good.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Nightmarish fourth quarter. Just 2 of 9 shooting anybody's game, and that's one reason why.
Brogdon against Green. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. Back to Brogdon. Shoots the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. In the corner, it's James. Passes it to Mr. Perfect. No good on the 3.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
And he gets it back. Back to Brogdon. The dish to Oladipo. Brogdon against James. Pass to Mr. Perfect. The feed to Davis. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 5 here tonight. Timeout called the Pacers.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Miles Turner.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Thank you, David.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Oladipo with the ball. Picked up by Davis. Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Sabonis. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Brogdon outside. Back to Turner. Looking for Warren. He gets it there. Good. And the Pacers lead by 1.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Los Angeles.
Here's Mr. Perfect. He's guarded by Brogdon. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Mr. Perfect. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Boy, that looked like a failure to communicate. You hate unforced errors.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That shot off. Great D that time from Davis. Here's Los Angeles now. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run. Mr. Perfect, the pass to Green. Sabonis with the ball. Now Green defending. And slam dunk by Sabonis. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 16 rebounds.
Boy, and I think you've got to give credit to the aggressiveness by Sabonis there, guys. Like seeing him be opportunistic and taking charge in that situation.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Both free throws good from Mr. Perfect. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
There's the lob into the Kumbo. A putback.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Green. Here's Davis. That one, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. Outside Warren. He feeds it to Oladipo, and they pick up 2. Oladipo's got 10 points in the quarter.
Outstanding concentration from the versatile scoring guard, Victor Oladipo. Big in a big spot.
Here's Mr. Perfect, defended by Sabonis. No good for Mr. Perfect. Pacers leading by 3. Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. And the foul. Mr. Perfect. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest. Here's McConnell. And an intentional foul right there. The first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Timeout called the Lakers. What's your take, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense
all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
That'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Do this? What's up, bro? You want to? Nah, stop. We can beat you.
And welcome back to the show. We're joined now by Che, one of the top young players in the league. Che, thanks for joining us.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, I'm wondering, what are your thoughts on some of the chatter around the league that you could be looking at an all-star selection this year?
I don't shy away from pressure or big expectations, so it feels good that people, think me that way. I think of myself that way too. If you're not trying to be one of the best players in this league, then I don't know what you're doing out there.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. My man Jay is a warrior.
Yeah. Do you think you've done enough to be an all-star?
I don't think I'm not an all-star. There's a lot of good players in this league, so who knows what's going to happen. But I do consider myself to be part of that upper tier,
Great stuff as always, Jay. Thanks so much for joining us.
No problemo.
All right, I think it's time to...
Thanks.
What does it mean to you to be in the top 10 of all-star voting in your position?
I'm top 10?
You are.
It's nice to get recognition, but I care more about what my coach and my teammates think of me more than anyone outside of our locker room. We're all pulling in the same direction, and I want to help us achieve our goals. So, for me, that's what it's all about, the team.
Congrats on your first player of the month, Jay.
My man Ted, I appreciate that, brother.
What do you think's been the key to your hot streak?
Just playing free, man. Not thinking too much. When I let the game come to me, I can accomplish a lot.
So it's like a Zen thing?
Yeah, man. Kinda. At the end of the day, look, it's a game. So you gotta go out there and have some fun. Well, at least I do. It's the only way I know how to play. You heard?